There's a little embedded signature from the Illuminati right there for you. I'm not religious, but they are, and they put this in every chance they get. At the end of this movie, it said March 22nd, which is 322, which is Skull and Bones Society, and the spring solstice. They are also giving you their signature, which is a Heil with the hand up, and the single eye symbolism, which is another Illuminati giveaway. Here you'll notice the Masonic floor and the pyramids from the top view. If you look over Will Smith's shoulder there, you'll see the pyramid from the top. Also notice the black and white symbolism of the suit as well. Here you'll see those pyramids from the top again with a clock that says 9/11. Notice the paper the man is holding there from Men in Black 3. It says a control post moon, which is interesting if you think about the hollow moon theory, or possibly what Stanley Kubrick was trying to communicate in 2001: A Space Odyssey, with frequencies coming from the moon to change our perception of reality. And they included this visual from the moon to give us an example of what the dark side of the moon could look like. Yes, it's simply a top view of a baseball field, but if you look closely, you'll see the Masonic compass and rule. Men in Black 3, brought to you by the Freemasons. Here's a scene from Despicable Me, and the girl with the hat is throwing the devil horns there. Again, not coming from a religious perspective, just showing you their signature. They like to throw those 666s in there, the devil horns, and upside down crosses, and whatever they can get away with to show you that they're in charge. Here's the diamond, which is a reference to 33. A triangle is 3. Another triangle is 3. There's 33. Also, there's what looks like a G in the middle of the compass and rule, hinting at that geometry. And this is the logo they use on all of the zippers and the clothes and pretty much throughout the entire movie of Despicable Me and Despicable Me 2. Once again, it's Despicable Me, brought to you by the Freemasons. This is interesting. You can almost see a McDonald's theme here with the M and the red and the yellow on the shirt. Usually, anytime you see M or W, it's a reference to the Masons. I know a Satanist who owns a series of black houses. They're all totally blacked out, and they're in the midst of neighborhoods, just like this. So this is a reference to underground Satanism. And of course, he's trying to steal the moon in this movie, another reference to the moon. Here's another scene from Despicable Me, and of course the girl, if you look closely, is wearing an owl, which is a reference to Lilith or Semiramis, and the owl is also a subtle reference to the Bohemian Grove and the rituals of sacrifice that take place there. Here's a short scene from Iron Man 3, and who does that look like? Yep, and the plot is about a terrorist who is really a phony and an agent or just an actor, and he's working for the system. Iron Man 3 also has a great deal of symbolism and predictive programming around mind control and drones as well. Then also this shot right here that says MK42. Not only is 42 a very occult number, but you see the ever-present MK, which refers to mind control, K being the German K. But the more recognizable reference here is MK Ultra. You can see another MK reference here with a machine that looks like a mind control machine, and you see the letters MK right there. And here's the main character of the movie Epic, and her name is MK, Mary Catherine, but she goes by MK, and they make a point of that over and over in the film. If you look closely, you'll also see an owl, a reference to Bohemian Grove and the Semiramis figure, and also a butterfly, which is referencing Monarch programming and MK Ultra. And these are unicorns, I'll give you that. But even for unicorns, that's pretty scantily dressed right there for a kid's show.